Hey guys, welcome back to another Ironman episode. Now today we're going to be talking about if the Fermento is actually worth it and if you should get it. I mean, I got the Fermento armor a couple episodes back on these Ironman series, and so far I haven't really been disappointed. The only struggle was with being an Ironman and getting this armor was actually getting the Fermento itself. Now if you're playing on a normal profile, you could probably just buy this armor set in the auction house and it shouldn't be a big problem. So let's just go ahead and go into the actual garden. Now this video doesn't really have those like nerdy stats like, oh yeah, this is how much you're getting for this and that. I did fully recombobulate my armor right here and I got some Pars Terminator 2s on it, and wearing the full piece actually gives me 75 farming fortune. But I have also been informed before that you can use Rancher boost to get the full bonus effect still. Now I do believe that you don't get Gropey and like squash and all those like farming utilities as frequently, but it does help out whenever you want to have the right speed when you have Rancher's boots. And if you're here just to hear actually about the stats and how this armor works, then I'm just gonna go right into it so I don't yap too much. But I just want to clear out these pests so I can actually farm and actually do the real test. Now this Hooverus that I'm using, the vacuum, is really good when I also do have a... Oh wow, okay, 1000 farming fortune? Wait, huh? Oh, I actually do have 845 farming fortune. I don't know what exactly is giving me that much farming fortune, but yeah, something is giving me that much. I mean, it's also my elephant that is giving me quite a bit of farming fortune, 150, and then of course 4 farming fortune for per each level of my garden. And I'm currently level 4, so 14 times 4 is 56. So I'm getting like about 206 farming fortune with the elephant pet alone. But of course, when I'm using this Infinivacuum Hooverus, I do have plus 100 extra farming fortune on pest as well. Now basically, let me go back to spawn because I did farm beforehand and I just want to show you how much I make an hour. So yeah, basically these mutant nether warts were basically 2 hours of work of me farming just nether warts. Now I'm gonna store some money in the bank so we do actually see the exact numbers that we get. So we're starting with 40 mil basically, and we will just sell these mutant nether warts, and that is basically about 15 million per 2 hours. So if you put that into calculations, it's about 7.5 million per hour that you do get with nether warts. Now if you're an Ironman just like me, farming nether warts is not the best way to go. I've been told that the melon dicer or the pumpkin dicer is far more superior when it comes to making money. Now before I knew that, then I was just farming nether warts as much as I could, and that's why I have 55 million counter on my nether warts hoe. Now I also forgot to mention that we do have some Lotus equipment equipped basically. And our crop upgrades is, you know, we got a lot of nether wart. We got a tier 6 nether wart. So that is about like 30 extra nether wart fortune just with a tier 6 nether wart collection. But what I wanted to test out without the actual nether wart hoe is grabbing the carrot one. Because we do have a legendary NPC right here that wants carrots. Now we do bring her enchanted golden carrots and 19 of those. Now when we go into our sacks, I'm not gonna have any enchanted carrots when it comes to this little calculation here, but I will be buying myself a pest repellent and a pest repellent max so we don't get that many pests as we're farming as of right now. I mean, you don't want pests when you're farming. I mean, maybe you do, but you get what I mean. Yeah, hopefully. So let's just go here to my mini super farm. This is not really a super farm because it's not that efficient, but if you guys want me to go over how to make it, then I can. Like as for a future video, then I can give you guys a little like tutorial, but like, yeah, hold on. So first I'm gonna mute this so I don't constantly hear ding 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 ding. And I'm gonna equip my pest repellent, or my pest repellent max. There we go. And I'm just gonna farm this for a little while. Now I tried to look at my facings right up on my camera right here. If you couldn't see, this is my facing right there, and I do try to go for 0.0 so we can actually just do this without moving. Now it's kind of difficult to pull off because, you know, your mouse keeps moving and all that. But yeah, basically with this super farm that I made here, I made it myself. I did not search up any tutorials for it because it's just basic Minecraft knowledge for me at least personally. But what I've noticed that you do have to be at least garden level 12 if you do want to have this super farm right here, so the crops will actually grow. Because at the point when you're over there, then these won't really be grown whenever you're re-farming this again. Now this is semi-AFKable super farm, but at the same time it could be more AFKable. Obviously you're not allowed to macro or anything like that, so I encourage you guys not to macro or anything like that, you know. But there are ways to actually, you know, farm with just one hand. But as of right now, I'm farming with my both hands on the keyboard and the mouse, because obviously we do not want to get banned. And even if it was allowed, I don't think I would be macroing myself. Like if we actually said that Hypixel said, you know, if they said one day, hey, you guys can macro gardens now, I would probably not do that, because it's just, you know, it kind of ruins the experience. But at the same time, it's not you really playing when you're farming on your own. Now I did do a poll on my YouTube channel right here, like in the community section, and I was surprised to find out that you guys actually did like more garden videos. Now probably because you want to actually watch me suffer. Nah, I'm just playing, but like, you know, I was just really surprised, because it's not the most entertaining thing when it comes to like farming these carrots and stuff like that. That's also kind of the reason and the motivation to this video as to why I'm making it, and if the Fermento is actually worth it. So if you're still watching, then I appreciate you. But to answer you shortly, yes, it is definitely worth the grind, you know, the actual grind. Especially if you're an Ironman, I highly recommend this armor set, because it does give you a lot of money in the early game until you can gradually move on to better things such as mining or anything like that. Now this is a great way to actually make money at the same time watching, if you do have another monitor, then watching another movie just on the side of your screen. That's basically what I've been doing most of my time. So if you're wondering how I have like 50 million, it's basically because of that one, that reason alone. But when it comes to a normal profile buying this armor set, I don't see why you would be buying this armor set unless if something like, I don't know, because like I would see a normal profile just doing dungeons instead of actually farming here, because you guys have better things to do if you're not playing Ironman. I mean, if you like the idea of farming and watching a movie on the side of your monitor, go ahead and buy this armor set at the auction house. But if you don't really want to get into farming, and if you're thinking about making, you know, some extra money, then I recommend just getting probably up to like the squash armor and then calling it a day until you move to dungeons, because I highly recommend dungeons, especially floor 7 if you can get to that point. But again, if you're an Ironman, I highly recommend getting Fermento, because it's just easy money and you can at the same time level up your actual farming skill level. So yeah, I mean, hey, but that is just my opinion. Other people have so many other opinions about this armor set, but hey, to me, it's definitely goated. But if you're on a normal profile, I would highly recommend that you do not get this armor set unless, again, if you want to just watch a movie and not actually play the game. Now, before you go like, okay, this guy's just yapping, he probably has no idea if it's actually worth it. On my other profile, I did manage to get myself to farming level 52, I think. And on this Ironman, I do have a skill average of 32.3, and that being farming being my highest actual level at 46 right here. So I have a decent amount of knowledge on what is good and what isn't when it comes to farming. Now, I will admit that pest farming is something that I have not really gotten into that much, but I've definitely heard that the hedgehog is really good when you just want to farm pests. And you can actually get diamond brackets in most crops if you're just farming pets or pest. Why did I say pets? Okay, I meant pests. Anyway, so we did get ourselves around 1500 enchanted carrots. And I did farm about for like 8 minutes, so that it's pretty decent, you know. 1500 enchanted carrots for 8 minutes, it's alright. Okay, of course, because we're trying to do an NPC dialogue right here, we do have to bring out every single carrot that we do have, turn them into enchanted carrots, or well, enchanted golden carrots. And there we go. We do not have enough though, I don't think. Let's store everything in here. Do we have 19? No, we do not. So I will just be farming for a little bit, and so I don't bore you guys completely, then we will be farming up 6 more golden enchanted carrots. So yeah, let's just continue farming some carrots and turn on the time lapse. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Okay, so hopefully this is enough of carrots for now. I highly doubt it though, because we did not farm for that long. Okay, let's just craft it. Oh my god, we actually do. Wait, what? Okay, wait, hold up. I did not know that the fermento and the amount of farming fortune that we have, we would get so many carrots. But okay, I was kind of surprised there. Okay, let's just store everything back into our inventory then. And because my elephant cannot get any more XP, I do not want to give him this XP that I'm about to trade in. I would rather bring out my rabbit pet right here, and we can finally do the transaction right here. So we will be getting about, oh my goodness, 117,000 farming XP and 363 copper, which I'm looking forward to. Those are the two things that I actually need. So let's just go ahead and do that. There we go. That was 196. Did you guys see that 196 XP down below there above my hearts? That is because the rabbit pet obviously gives you some extra farming wisdom. So that's a little life hack for you guys. If you want to level up your actual farming level, then I recommend completing the NPC things. The NPC dudes with a rabbit pet is basically what I'm trying to say here. And obviously don't forget to switch to the elephant when you're farming for more crops like that. But again, if you're not playing on a normal profile, I don't see why you would just not just, you know, I don't know, just to buy the things that you actually need. Okay, we might as well just upgrade our crops, because why not? Upgrade our crops. Okay, I can't really speak today. Okay, so let's do this, let's do that, and let's do this. Do we need a tier 5? Yeah, you know what? Let's get a tier 5 potato. Let's also get a tier 5 carrot, I think. So yeah, there we go. And also let's upgrade the pumpkins just a little bit, since we do have a pumpkin farm right away. My co-op JTB currently made this, so yeah, this is what we have as of right now. Now I think we're also gonna put like melons over here, so we do have a lot of crops that we can actually farm. But yeah, obviously we don't have enough to actually unlock every single super farm that is possible right here, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Now the amount of visitors that I've actually accepted, like 239, and then probably other like 50 that I've declined. I'm not gotten mossy grass or whatever you call it, the overgrown grass, which gives you like extra farming fortune. Yeah, right here, the overgrown grass, it's worth like about 50 mil or so, but it gives you farming fortune of plus 25 to your equipment, or wait, no, your armor, sorry. But obviously I just have bustling reforts, and yeah, we just haven't gotten this yet. I mean, apparently it's 1 in 1,000, so it would explain a lot, you know, like 1 in 1,000 visitors, pretty sure, but it's already on the screen, so yeah, you can tell how rare it is actually. Oh my. But yeah, the fermento is definitely worth giving it a try. Again, if you're on a normal profile, you could just buy the armor set and you could resell it if you wanted to, so there is no really like loss for you. But still, if you're on a normal profile, I don't really recommend buying this armor set. I would just try to like farm a little bit in the early game and mid game. Not even mid game, probably just go straight into dungeons if that's your thing. But if you're an Ironman, yes, 100% do get the fermento. It does take a long time. The fermento is the only problem you will have mostly. Yeah, good luck on your guys' grind. I do wish you good luck. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button. Also, consider subscribing if you're new around here. You can always unsubscribe later if you wish to. And either way, it's free. Also, check out my Ironman playlist down below in the description or at the end of this video, which will pop up on the screen. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.